right, we're back. Nice little break. Hope you got to sit back and watch the Nebraska game a little bit, or if you call that one.
Yeah, it was, warm up,
I can't hear you. Let's see here. I can't hear him. You can hear me?
Oh, there we go.
Oh, I must not have hit it hard enough. Okay. User error on my part.
Yeah.
That's a mouse to chair error.
So Andy was just talking to himself.
Yep. It happens a lot. I'm all right with that. Carter waiting for the ceremonial target bucket.
Right, the old target bucket.
If you're just joining us this weekend, we were talking the first game today about how we only have one bucket for all the pucks.
And it's a target
And
bucket.
it's a target bucket, and we were not aware that Target had buckets.
Right.
So
it's very interesting.
it was a whole conversation. As the boys get in their last pep-up chant in front. So I believe we're going to have Trenton Westman in the pipes today.
We got Mr. Jackson over there running the door for us, penalty box.
And out come the junior Lancers. So Trenton is in between the pipes, coming back off a win, 5-1 over Regis. It was a good game this morning.
It was.
Especially given it was 7 a.m. So.
Right. We got Samard back, too, this game.
Yep. So Luke's shoulder was a little sore, but he got the okay. He got a little KT tape on it, I was told from Mom.
Right. And old T-Cut. Tyler Cutler is joining us for the first time.
Yeah. Did he have football?
He had football,
yep.
yeah. Yep. Solomon's back from football.
Couple boys back now, so a little more of a full roster today.
Right.
And here they come. Looks like we're going to start with Roeder. Now, my understanding is Bianchetti's out right now.
Oh.
I believe he's out for homecoming.
Oh, sure.
So, Samard, Roeder, Thomas, Vaughn, and Westman. Puck dropped. Held on as Samard takes that one forward. He's going to bring it in Omaha territory. Cycle it around over to the near side. Gets it to Roeder. Back into the Coyotes territory. It's going to take a while for me to remember that, but
the old Monarchs.
Yep. The Monarch Coyotes.
Right.
So if that isn't more confusing, I can't get much worse than that at this point. Puck onto the near side. Coyotes holding on to it. Wiley taking it to the far side. Back in. Grabbed by Vaughn. Vaughn brings it over to the near. Out to Westman. Westman taken out of the zone. Holds on to it. Going to send that deep at the red line. Back behind Coyote territory. Into the fake painted tunnel.
Tunnel, right.
Anyway, is Zach trying to get a hold of that one? Goes over. Deflected. Actually, it's not Zach. That, I believe, was Holder. Puck on the far side. Held on. Is stop a play called. And it looks like Omaha's going in the sin bin. Looks like Vaughn's going in. And I'm sure his dad is very happy about that right now.
He is. If we knew who his dad was.
If only. Well, he's got blonde hair, I'm just saying.
Right. Weird.
14:01 left. Omaha now on the penalty kill. Looks like Severa's going to take the drop on this one, joined by Lawley. And the Coyotes having a delay here as they were missing a guy. Puck comes over to the near side. Coyotes holding on to it. Looking for a pass. Omaha covering nicely as Sever trying to come in. Gets a poke check. Gets him on the boards. Getting some help there from, I believe that was Laviska. Comes over. And Holder going after it now. Goaltender out of net to get the puck. And Omaha was switching. Actually, the Coyotes were switching things around a little bit. Omaha still on the penalty kill. Coyotes comes over to Omaha side. On the near. Stops and play. Takes a shot. Deflected. I think Laviska got that one. Takes one in and puts it in the back of the net on the second shot.
Bad thing is just a bad rebound. Came back out. He was really...
he was in good position on that one.
Yeah, just
Bounced
kind of
out.
screened there.
And Omaha down by 1. Coming out. Looks like we're going to have Kaiser, Cutler. And they had to add another number for me to memorize, Jackson. Jackson going to take that one forward, getting some cheer in front of me from varsity. Comes over to the near side of the Coyotes. Button holding on to that one. Gets it off the boards to Jackson. Jackson trying to bury that one. Dave gets some assistance. As Cutler holding on to it. On his knees, passes in front of the net. And they're going to get a clear back into Omaha territory. Both teams now full strength. And icing called as we go back over into Coyote territory.
Yeah.
No change on the line. So we got Button and Marble on D. Cutler taking it, deflected to the far side. Marble going after it, sending that deep into the far side corner. Back behind the net, it's traveled. Omaha trying to get a hold of that one. Jackson trying to step in.
Oh.
Deflected, Cutler going after behind the net, picked up by the Coyotes. Coyotes trying to get a clear, they do. Sends it back over to neutral territory on the near side. And picked up by Bunton in Omaha territory. Trying to backwards pass. Cutler steps in, it goes behind the Omaha net to the far side, picked up by Marble. Marble trying to pass that one. Gets picked up by Jackson in neutral. Back over, deflected over to the near side, right at the blue line. Coyotes gets it back to Bunton. Bunton passes to the far side, getting that one to Holder.
That's Kaiser.
Nope, sorry, Kaiser. Deflected, puck still loose.
Oh, we got a penalty.
Penalty looks like called on the Coyotes. Change on the line as we go to the far side of the Coyotes. Vaughn, Roeder, Samard, Thomas, and Westman. Roeder going to take drop to the far side, picked up by Thomas. Thomas to Westman. Westman dances past one. On the far side, holds on to it at the blue line. Passes in front over to the near side to Samard. Samard holds on to it, takes a shot, wide left. Goes to the far side, back over to Westman. Westman trying to get off, has a man trying to poke check. Gets it to Thomas. Thomas on the far side, battling that one. Got two men on him, gets some assistance there. Back over to the near side from Roeder to Samard. Samard to Vaughn. Vaughn takes a shot. Glove saved by the goaltender right in front of his face.
Right. Good shot there, though. Good puck movement.
11:46. Junior Lancers down by 1. No change on the line come through as Roeder going to take drop again. Deflects back up top to Vaughn. Couldn't quite get a hold of that one. Vaughn gets it in neutral. Sails one across in Omaha territory to Westman. Westman back to Vaughn. Vaughn's going to take it behind the net. Back to the far side to Westman. Westman back to Vaughn. Vaughn's going to hold on to it. Looking to pass. Sends one up top to Thomas. Thomas going to take it in neutral. Back to Roeder. They send it back in Omaha territory. Vaughn going after it behind the net. Vaughn picks it up, takes it to the far side. Got a man on him, lays a hit on him on the boards as it's picked up by Samard. Had a man try to hit him, but Samard stays on it. Varsity chanting in front of us.
Yeah. I think they must have been thinking about this
for a while. Like they practiced.
Right.
Westman picking it up behind the net, sending it back to Vaughn. Vaughn in the corner, holds on to it. Trying to get that off the boards to Thomas. Couldn't quite connect on that one. Back to Vaughn it goes. Vaughn's going to hold on to it for a second. Sails one across to Westman. Westman sending it forward. Going to hit Thomas. Thomas taking it across the red line back into Coyote territory. Trying to pass in front to Samard. Samard behind the net. Trying to get to Thomas. Got a man on him in front.
Yeah,
Vaughn.
nice.
Who was that?
Roeder.
Leviscus. Was it Roeder? Roeder snuck that one in.
Yep.
As go Omaha. And Omaha adds one to the boards and ties it with that snuck in shot.
Yeah, it was a good shot. Just bounced out, put it right out in front, and Roeder buried it in the back.
Omaha ties it. Coming out, we're going to have Severa. Cheeto. Is that Holder?
Yep.
LaVisca and Lawley. Severa kicks it over to the near side. Betchel trying to get a hold of that one. Sends it over to the near side.
Little quick icing.
Icing called on the Coyotes. We're going to go back over to their side. No change on the lineup as Severa going to take drop again. That's a Holder on his sides. Lawley and LaVisca. Puck still at the dot area. Omaha trying to get a hold of it on the near side. Coyotes going after it. Held on by Holder. Kicks one across, trying to hit that one over. Shot taken, deflected by the goaltender. Over to the far side. Cody's sending one high, back into Omaha territory. LaVisca and Lawley going after it. Lawley gets it first, comes over to the near side. LaVisca grabs it on the corner, sails that back over to the far side, trying to hit Grayson on the far side. Picked up, it comes over to the near side. Still a battle in the corners. Omaha trying to get all of it. Comes on the near corner. Back on the wall, grabbed by LaVisca. Sails one across, hits Grayson. Grayson taking that across the blue line. Coyotes grab it. Getting some help there as Holder trying to literally hold on. He's trying to send that over. He got mad at himself on that one.
Right.
Back on the near side, Coyotes sailing back into Omaha territory. Deflected by Westman to the far side. Great job by Trenton on that one. Keeping that away from his net as it comes over to the near side. Check that back over to the far side. Severa grabbing it for Omaha. Clears it, sends it back over to neutral. Gets one across, back to the far side corner. Severa gets tripped up on that one, draws the penalty. And a stop of play called with that one.
It's a great trip. I mean, just blatant trip.
It looks like Omaha going to Varsity chanting Civ as he goes to sit down. Puck deflected to the far side. Picked up top, comes over to the near. Bunton getting a hold of it. Couldn't quite hold on. Coyotes coming to Omaha territory on the near side. Deflected to the far.
Good job, T.
T gets a good deflection on that one. Back into as Kaiser holding that one. Good pass. Couldn't quite hold on as Cutler was trying to get a hold of that one. Comes over to the near side. Neutral territory. Cutler holding on to it. Pushing that across. Sails it across. Back deep into the territory of the Coyotes. Coyotes get it behind their own net. Comes near side. Trying to get it off the boards. Do and send it back into Omaha territory. T getting a hold of it. Bunton grabbing it, taking it behind the net over to the far side as he gets tripped up on that one. As we go back over, and Kaiser takes control of the puck. Back to the far side as he's getting hit. Back into the corner it goes. Comes over to the near side. Jackson holding on to it. Passes across to Vaughn. Vaughn takes a shot low, deflected by the goaltender. It was slow enough, I didn't think he was going to get it.
Right.
Back on the near side. Vaughn gets a hold of it again. Back in the near corner, back behind the net. Got a man on him. Takes it back behind the net. Looking to pass. Takes it up top, passes across the far side. Shot taken. Deflects to the near side. Jackson there to get it. Jackson on the near side wall, takes it back to the corner. Looking to pass as he does. Gets Cutler. Vaughn grabs a hold of it at the blue line on the near side. Sends it back to Jackson. Jackson to Vaughn. Vaughn dancing with it on the near side as Jackson picks it up in the corner. Jackson looking to pass, gets it back to Vaughn. Vaughn gets it back to Jackson. Jackson trying to sail it across, but intercepted by the Coyotes and grabbed by Westman. Westman gets it to Vaughn.
Good change! Good change!
Vaughn takes it across, trying to hit Roeder. They send it back in Omaha territory.
Now we're going to have too many.
I was to say, what are they calling on that one?
I mean, too many, I believe.
Looks like it.
Just bad.
Just a bad, exchange there, if you will.
Right.
As Jackson goes in to see his dad.
I'm sure that'll be a good conversation.
On the far side of Omaha, 6:53 left, tied score. Roeder, Samard, Laviska, Lawley.
Brody, still on the clock. Get him back in. It's still on the clock. Get him back in the penalty box. He still has time. He still has time.
Puck taken by Samard, gonna take it out of the zone. Just couldn't quite hold on to that one as the Coyotes trying to take it back into Omaha territory. Laviska skates on him, to separates the man from the puck as the puck goes to the far side, grabbed by Coyotes, sends it up top at the blue line. Coyotes going for a shot, deflected by Westman on that one. As it's cleared by Omaha. Roeder got a hold of that. Coyotes get in their own territory. Trying to set it off. Skate of Laviska gets it, and Roeder sends that back at the goaltender. Puck behind the net, grabbed by the Coyotes. As Monarch trying to push that one to the near side. Deflected as Roeder lays a nice hit. Boys enjoyed that one and goes back over to their territory. Grabbed by the goaltender behind the net. Another 1:13 left in the penalty kill for Omaha. Deflected, takes it across. Coyotes in Omaha territory. Laviska trying to get a hold of it, deflect the man to the far side as Lawley trying to get it in the corner. Deflected again by Omaha and sailed across. I think one of the players may have gotten that on the
I think,
bench.
unfortunately, Seidel got the wrong end of that one on his hand.
He's kind of holding himself there.
Right.
5:41 left in the period. Omaha tied. 48 seconds left on the penalty kill. Thomas going to take drop on this one. Puck deflected to the far side. Back up top. Coyotes hold on to it. Near side. Up top again. Miscues as he breaks his stick on that one.
Oh, my.
Coyotes hold on to it. Comes over to the near side. It's Kaiser staying with him. That stick snapped. Back over to the near side. It's broken sticks everywhere. It's carnage.
Right.
Back over to the near side of Omaha. Coming up top, trying to slap shot that one, but he passes to the far side, deflected by T. Thomas gets a hold of it, and he's going to sell it back at him.
Good job, Sean.
10 seconds left. On the far side, Coyotes get it. 3, 2, 1. Now Omaha full strength as the Coyotes get it behind their own net. Thomas trying to run some interference on the far side. Thomas gets it and keeps it in the zone. Deflected by the goaltender, picked up by the Coyotes. Forced to take it behind their own net. Sticks everywhere still. Somebody should tell the referees that's probably on them. Back to the far side. Vaughn deflects to the far side behind the net. Comes over to the near side, staying on him. Puck in the near side corner, looks like Vaughn may have it. Trying to clear that one as the Coyotes send it back at him. And deflected up top, center. Back to the far side, up top. Thomas going after it now. Thomas with a good play. Holding on to it. Up, check that. Poke checked into the corner. Sent back over. Holder getting a hold of it for Omaha. And he passes that one forward to Severa. Severa dances past one. Got tripped up a little bit there. Takes a shot and stopped by.
Yeah. Sorry. Try to go through the 5-hole there.
Good attempt. He was getting tripped up. Surprised he even got a shot off after that. 3:58 left. Tied score. Cheeto, Severa, Kaiser, Button.
Nope, Holder, Button. That's Holder on the far side.
Oh, Holder, sorry. Thought it was a 5. Puck behind the net. Deflected under the near side. Back to the far. Marble trying to hold on to it. Pushing that one forward. Comes over to the near side. Cheeto kicks it in the near side corner. Holder trying to grab a hold of that one. Back to the far side, grabbed by the Coyotes. And deflected is a nice hit by Marble. But the Coyotes bring it out of the zone over to the near side. Shot and a glove save by Westman. Second save by Westman. Nice job by T, 2 in a row. Good saves. 3:15 left. Back on the far side of Omaha in a battle in the corner. From behind. As looks like one of the players is probably going to get a 10 and 2 if anything from yesterday was.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Was that Holder that got hit?
Yeah.
Holder just blatantly got ran over from behind.
Right.
That should be a 10 and a 2. And it looks like the referees are telling the coach, get another one in there. Yep.
Yeah, just a I mean, just.
No reason for it.
Right.
Puck drop deflected to the far side. Guys are holding on to it on the wall. Takes it into the corner, got another Coyote on him. Shot taken, deflected by Jackson to the far side. Sends it up top, hits it to Lolly. Lolly comes in, takes a shot, deflected to the near side by the goaltender. Kaiser trying to send it back into the near side corner. Kaiser holding on to it.
Oh.
Jackson almost gets one poked in. Comes over to the near side. Held on by the Coyotes, sends it to the far side. Coyotes trying to get a clear. Deflected. Almost grabbed there by Leviska. Comes over to the near side.
I'm not sure what happened with Drew and the goalie there, but they were upside down on each other in the net.
Kaiser grabs it, takes it back over the red line. Trying to hold on. Almost got hit and he dodged it. A little fight as it looks like he's going into the sin bin now after that one. He got embarrassed.
Right.
Kaiser with a great dodge.
Right.
And the guy got mad at him for pushing him. 2:13 left in Omaha. Now another power play. Should be a 3v5 at this point. They got 4 out there. Puck drop comes up top to Vaughn. Vaughn comes in, takes a shot, goes high. Just a bit high on that one. They're going to send it back to Omaha territory. Grabbed by Westman. Westman takes it to Samard. Samard, Ice Monster got him on, but gets some help from Vaughn. Vaughn back to Samard. Samard trying to take it back over. Getting some help there. It's a little pile up happens. And I think they're going to call Samard on that one, although I don't know if I agree on that.
He tried to hide it a little bit, but
I'm not really sure. They got 3 in the box. How is it not a 3v5 at that point?
well, one's 2 and a 10.
Well, I got the 2 and the 10,
But
but
you got T-Cut and one, so that takes
oh
off.
yeah, I forgot he was in there. Yep. Cutler got put in. That's where I missed it. Can't believe they called him for that. 4v4 with 1:49 left. Tied score. Puck deflected to the far side. Grabbed by the Coyotes and just barely keep it in on that one. Deflected as Vaughn keeps it in the corner and steals it back. Gonna get it clear as he takes it back to center ice, back over neutral territory into their zone. Holding on to it. Takes it behind the net. Looking to pass. He's got Roeder open. Got Westman. Comes up top. Passes across. Hits Thomas. Thomas passes across trying to hit Roeder. Deflected but held on by Westman. Vaughn deflects back to Thomas. Thomas holding on, looking to pass again. Gets a little bit, loses sight of the puck, I should say. Back to the far side as Westman trying to stay and run into some interference and deflect it. And a great job.
That was Roeder.
Roeder slid on that one. And Westman going to take it back into their zone on the far side. Coyotes trying to get a hold of it too. Coyotes ran into the wall. Warren avoids the getting hit on that one. And Roeder gets tripped up and draws the penalty. I think the Coyotes are getting a little frustrated.
You can't do that! You can't do that! You can't do that!
If you don't know what they just said, they said you can't do that.
I'm guessing you did hear that.
Most likely. Everybody heard that. I think the couple restaurants across 72nd heard that.
Right.
Severa taking the drop on this one. He's joined by Bunton, and he's got, I believe that's Marble and Severa. Puck deflected, picked up by Marble. Marble's going to take that one in the corner, takes a shot, deflected over to the near side. Bunton get a hold of it. Just over the blue line and offside's called.
Right.
Couldn't quite keep that one in. Sorry, Holder's the other one in. No change on that line. Severa taking drop again. 28 seconds left in the period. Deflected back into Coyote territory. Looking to pass, deflects over to the far side. Marble gets it first. Gonna take it back over to their territory. Sails that back behind the net, 18 seconds left. Coyotes holding on to it. Loses control of that one, another guy picks it up, brings it over the near side. Holder trying to grab that one. Sent back as Coyotes take it back into their own territory with 5 seconds left in the period. Sails it over to the near side, Coyotes get it. Holding on to it, deflected as it comes over to the near side. And that's the end of the first period.
Yeah.
A lot of calls on that one.
Right. A lot of people in the box there.
So the Coyotes still have 2 men in the box. One serving a 10 and a 2.
Well, the one is still with, yeah.
Yep.
And then one's with T-cut.
Samard's coming over the ice looking for something. Well, he's not getting off at least.
Right.
20 seconds left on this break. Boys talking to the coaches. We go into the second period, tied score. Almost like nothing ever happened, and yet it did.
Yeah, it was, I mean, a little back and forth. A lot of penalties, it seemed like.
And looks like they're about to come out here soon. The referees get off the bench. And starting off this one, looks like we're going to have Holder. Severa. Let's see, LaVisca. And Lawley. Going to be a 4v4 to start off with for about 12 seconds, and then Omaha will be full strength. And then for another 50. Sorry, trying to do math in my head there. Not a pretty sight. Back to the far side, deflected over to the near side. Lawley going to grab it and take it back into their territory. Comes in, takes a shot. Deflected high by the goaltender of the far side. Grabbed by LaVisca. Omaha full strength. LaVisca pushing into the corner. They try to get it off the boards. Omaha trying to get a hold of it, and they sail that back over to Omaha territory. Lawley going to be the first one there to get it for Omaha. Good hustle by Lawley. Holding on to it behind the net. Picked up by LaVisca. Got a man on him, though. Annoying little fly as it goes over to the far side. Holder grabs it. Trying to push that one out. Getting some help as Severa kicks it. Comes up top to the near side. Lawley deflects to the near side of Omaha. Looks like Severa's going to get a hold of this one. Bring it back out of the territory. Back into their zone. He's got Cheeto to his right. Deflected back out of the zone. They cleared it. Picked up by LaVisca and sails it across, trying to hit Holder. Holder grabs hold of it, and he's going to bury that one deep to the far side corner. Severa trying to get a hold of it. Comes over to the near side. Up top, grabbed by Lawley. Couldn't quite get a stick on that one. As Grayson going after it on the near side of Omaha. Grayson sails one across. Omaha trying to get a clear. Clears it, sails it up top. Jackson going after it on the near side now. Deflected behind the net of the Coyotes. Up top to the near side. Coyotes going to bring it out of the zone again. Trying to sail one across to the far side. Bunton lays a nice hit on him.
Right.
And a good stop by T also. Is he calling something, or is it just because T covered it? I think T just covered it.
Yeah, he's covered it.
So he didn't put his arm up, but he stopped it, so. Puck deflected to the far side. Held on by the Coyotes up top. Sends it back behind the Omaha net over to the near side. Puck on the near side. Omaha trying to get a clear. Gets it cleared. Sails it across. Jackson going after it in Coyote territory. Coyotes there to get it first. Comes over to the near side. Jackson staying on him. Puts him in the boards. Jackson trying to get a stick on it. Puck over to the far side. Coyotes get it in the far side corner. Trying to get off the wall, and a good stick. Cutler.
T-cut.
I thought it was T-cut. Okay. Back on the far side. Grabbed by Omaha again. Kaiser going to bring it in. Takes a shot. Deflected by the goaltender. Goes high to the near side. Behind the net. Kaiser trying to stay on him on the boards on the near side. Deflected behind the net. Jackson trying to get it. Got a man on him. His T-cut. Deflects to the far side. Coyotes trying to get it. Get some assistance as Button trying to get a hold of that one. Deflected back into neutral territory. Button tries to get a hold of it on the far side. Deflected behind the net. Button was trying to get a hit there. Just missed him. On the near side. Back in Omaha territory. Cleared by T-cut. Kaiser getting a hold of it. Back in the zone. He's got T-cut across the ice from him. Gets pushed into the corner though. Back behind the net. The puck goes. T-cut trying to get a hold of that one. Comes over to the near side. Omaha trying to get a hold of it. Still in the near corner. A little battle back and forth. Puck comes out of the zone. Grabbed by Thomas. Thomas holding on to it. Sends it up top to Marble. In the Omaha zone. Marble trying to hold on to it. Deflects. He gets hit. And they send it in front. Deflected. Vaughn got a hold of that one. Deflected to the far side. Thomas getting it. Gets a good smack on the puck. Thomas to Samard. Samard pushing it forward. Got a man on it. Deflects to the far side. Samard there to get it. Trying to pass to Thomas. He holds on to it as it's deflected. Gets some assistance from Cutler. Goes back behind the net of Omaha. Over to the near side. Thomas there to get it. Thomas trying to hold on to it for Omaha. Looks like they're going to bring it out of the zone. Coyotes back in neutral. Over the near side. Deflected. Back behind the net as Roeder gets a stick on it. Vaughn going after it now. Sails it behind the net to the far side. A little hit there by Roeder. Deflected again. And Samard gets a hold of that one. Deflects again. Keeps pushing it forward as he's trying to stretch that out, and they send it back to neutral. Back into Omaha territory. Vaughn deflects over to the near side boards. Vaughn's stick gets hold of that one again. Back over as Vaughn pushing it out of the zone. He's got Roeder to his right. Vaughn pushing it back to center ice. Comes over to the near side. Holding on to it. Passes in front of the net. Deflected to the far side. Up top to Thomas. Check that Westman. They're going to get back into Omaha territory. Over to the near side. And loses that one. Deflected. Thomas. Oh, sorry. Samard got that one. Right. And they deflected. Back over and cleared. Sever going after it now on the near side. Sever gets a stick on his. Omaha's getting a change. Sever's got a man on him though. So comes up top to the near side. Samard trying to hold on to it. They get a clear. Back over to the near side. Leviska grabs it. Sails one across. Trying to hit Samard. Samard getting back in their zone. Holding on to it in the far side corner, but grabbed right away by the Coyotes, who get a clear. Got a man trying to go over to the near side. Leviska staying on him, separates the man from the puck, forces him into the corner. Deflected, and a good stick there. Who had that?
Lally
got a stick as he comes down. He stretches his stick out, deflects it. Shot taken by Roeder over to the near side, and grabbed by Severa. Goes behind the net to the far side. Leviska gets a hold of it on the wall. Got Roeder assistance. It's still a battle up top as Leviska got two men on him, pushes it out, and gets that one to Roeder. Roeder pushes it out of the zone, holds onto it center, passes it back to Lawley. Lawley's going to push that one to the far side, trying to hit Leviska. Couldn't quite get it as it's pushed out and checked. Deflected, and a cover by T.
Good job.
T-Dubs gets that one covered and stopped with 9:08 left in the period.
Yeah, good back and forth battle here.
So Omaha getting the change in as Marble and Bunton comes in. Sever taking the drop. Puck deflected to the far side. Comes over to the near as Bunton trying to hold on to it. Gets a push there by Holder, trying to push that one over the near side, get some assistance. Bunton couldn't quite get a stick on that. Puck was bouncing. Picked up by Marble, taking it behind the net to the far side. Marble holding on to it, trying to get that off the boards. Hits the referee in the knee.
Yep.
He's going to feel that in the morning. Pile up there is still pushed forward and grabbed by Bunton, trying to hit Sever on that one. Still on the red line. Deflected. It's Holder trying to reach out and get it too. Puck still on the far side. Holder trying to get that one over. Picked up by the Coyotes, forced to take it their own territory. Grayson trying to get a stick on that one too. Comes over to the near side. Deflected at the red line. Cheeto almost gets a stick on that one. They get a clear over to the near side. Button pushing him over to the near corner, forcing a stop as still loose in front of the net, and a cover by T. 8:06 left in the period. Change on the line is Vaughn, Westman, Cutler, Kaiser come out. Puck deflected, comes over to the near side, grabbed by Omaha, kicks it up top, Cutler holds on to it. Trying to get it clear, does. As he does, Jackson pushing it forward, comes over the near side corner. Gets it up top to Vaughn. Vaughn sending it across, trying to hit Westman. Little miscue there. Westman was stepping back, he should have been. Sends it across to the far side as Jackson trying to hold on to it. Takes it back into their zone as he gets tripped up, draws the penalty. Omaha going to be on a power play for 2 minutes. It's like no change on the line for Omaha. Cutler going to take drop. Coyotes still trying to exchange players. Looks like they may have some scoreboard issue.
Can't get the penalty. There we go. Uh-oh. Oh. Huh. Nice. Must have said something that wasn't very appropriate, I guess.
Apparently so. And they got to put another one in the box.
Right.
So does that mean it's a 3? Nope, they're not going to do that. Okay. Puck on the far side. Deflected, held on as Vaughn tried to get a hold of that one. Deflected again. Comes up top. They're going to get a clear. Back over to the near side. Somebody lost a stick. I think it was Cutler on that one. Puck to the far side. Vaughn grabs it. He's going to hold on, brings it to the near. Goes past one with a nice Olay. Comes over to the near side. Vaughn holding on to it, looking to pass. Trying to find a guy in front of the net. Passes up top to Westman. Nope, check that. That wasn't Westman.
That was
Jackson.
Yeah.
They changed places on me. Gets it back to Westman. Westman takes a shot, deflected. Vaughn takes a shot, deflected by the goaltender. Great job by the goaltender. They bounce one back into Omaha territory. On the near side, T's getting it to Trent. T's getting it to his cousin. Warren pushing it over to the far side. Sends it over the far, gets it to Jackson. Jackson back across the line. Back to the far side. Vaughn going after it now. Oh, they snuck that one past him. Little unfortunate. T was trying to get the puck. Didn't realize that the other guy was there and snuck around, did a wraparound right in. And Omaha down by 1.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. I don't think T thought that was going to happen.
Puck deflected to the far side. Thomas going after it, comes over to the near side. Picked up by Lawley. Lawley on the near side, sends it around, back behind the net to the far side. Thomas going after it. Sends it up top, gets it over to LaVisca, and they send it back in Omaha territory as it's deflected. 35 minutes left on the power play for Omaha. Deflected to the far side, grabbed by Lawley, takes it back in the zone, takes a shot, deflected over to the near side. Thomas trying to get hold of it on the near side, holds on to it, takes a shot, deflected. Go!
Wow.
Omaha! I think that was Roeder that snuck that in.
Actually, I don't know who's in front of the. Thomas shot it.
Thomas shot it. It was deflected. And who's going to get it? I think that nope, Thomas got it.
Yeah.
Great job. Good attentiveness and a good answer for that last goal.
Yeah, it was.
As we're tied again with 5:52 left in the second period. No change on that line. Roeder going to take, drop. Puck drop, deflected, comes over to the near side. Poke check by Lally, holds him in limbo, comes over the blue line. Over the near side, Laviska trying to get all of it. Still in the corner as the Coyotes come out with it out of the corner, deflected. Back behind the net to the far side. Up top, Coyotes hold on to it, tried to take a shot, deflected over to the near side. Still on the nears, Omaha trying to get possession. Back behind the net, Laviska with a good pass across, trying to get it to Thomas. Thomas holding him up, but they kick it back behind the net over to the near side. Omaha trying to get all of it as Laviska pushing him. Got two men with him. Back behind the net, trying to pass up top again. And a hit by Roeder. Gets it to Thomas. Thomas holding on to it. Good stick by Thomas. Comes over to the near side. That's Grayson trying to go with. Comes over to the near side. Lally was trying to lay a hit on that one too. All the boys are trying to now. It's the thing to do. Back to the far side. And another hit at the blue line. Thomas getting a hold of it. Referee calls a stop of play. Interference?
Not sure.
Interference called on Laviska. Didn't quite see that, but then again, I miss a lot of things. And Omaha now on the penalty kill for 2 minutes. In a rare occasion this game.
Right.
Sever going to take drop on this one. Puck deflected to the far side. Picked up by the Coyotes. As Wiley comes up top to the near. Deflected. Couldn't see whose shins got that one, but good block there. I think that was Bunton trying to do that one. Puck on the near side. Coyotes send it up top again at the blue line, center. Sends it to the far. Coyotes trying to set something up as they're crisscrossing, going everywhere. Deflected again as Omaha holding on to it. And a cover by T.
Yeah, lost the puck there. A lot of guys standing around just lost that puck, but T did a good job of covering it up.
Looks like a chain as Vaughn and Westman come in. We're going to change them out with Bunton and Marble come out. Puck deflected, goes up top, picked up by the Coyotes. Coyotes holding on to it, sends it to the far side. Trying to come in, takes a shot, high left. Gets the clear as it goes back into Omaha territory. Omaha coming in on the near side. Picked up by the Coyotes, gonna try to bring it out of their zone. Severa gets a good stick on it, holds on to it, and buries it deep in Coyote territory. 1:04 left on the penalty kill for Omaha. Coyotes coming back out of their zone. Severa trying to stay on him. Comes over to the near side. It's grabbed and poke check by Samard. Trying to get a clear. Comes up top. Vaughn trying to get a stick on it. Dives to protect the goaltender. Stop of play. I think T got a hold of that one. Deflected again. T deflects again. Puck coming through, and they snuck that third one in.
Oh. Yeah, multiple rebounds there.
Yeah, you can't let your goaltender have that many shots in a row.
Right.
And expect him just to keep doing all the work.
Yeah.
And Omaha down by one, need an answer. Coming out for Omaha, we're going to have Roeder, Samard, Thomas. Looks like Marble and Lally. Puck deflected, picked up by Lally. Kind of miscues on that one as it goes to the far side, grabbed by Thomas. Thomas forced to take it to the far side corner, back behind the Omaha net. Got a man on him, deflects. Good grab by Roeder, pushing it back into Coyote territory, stays on him, pushes him into the far side corner. Good hit there by Miles on the far side as the Coyotes grab it, take behind their own net. Miles staying on him. Trying to push that in the far side corner. Samard trying to step in to grab it. Forces it behind the net as the Coyotes take it back again to the far side. They seem to like that side as it comes over to the near. Back to the far is Lawley going after it. An icing called on the Coyotes as Omaha's full strength now.
That was pretty close. T almost touched that thing.
Roeder taking drop. Puck to the far side. Smart going after it, staying in the far side. Puck behind the net. Little push over to the near side. Coyotes getting a hold of it. Going to come out of the zone. Send one high arcing back to the far side corner, Omaha. Coyote there to get it, trying to pass behind the net. Miscues. Vaughn grabs it, comes over the near side. Vaughn trying to pass over to the near side. They take a shot wide right. Westman there to get it. Warren gets boarded on that one. Back on the far side. Back behind the net, grabbed by Vaughn. Vaughn on the near side. He's going to hold on to it, trying to get a clear, but grabbed by the Coyotes. He had two men on him. And a good backwards pass there by Solomon Thomas. And they whiff on that, and I felt a breeze. Comes over to the near side. As Roeder trying to push it back into Coyote territory. Sailing one up top. As Thomas sent it back. Omaha attentive, goes and checks back. And Samard trying to push it forward. Vaughn holding it at the blue line, kicks it back to the near side corner of the Coyotes. Coyotes trying to get a clear do and sails it back to Omaha. Should be ice. There it is. That was a little bit of a delay on that icing call. With 1:38 left in the period, Omaha down by 1. Out for Omaha, we're going to have Lawley, Kaiser, LaVisca, Jackson, Cutler. Cutler's going to take drop on this one. Kicks it over to the near side. On the near side as it's deflected. Omaha trying to hold on to it, keeping it in the Coyote zone. Push forward to the near side corner. I believe that's Cutler and Kaiser trying to go after it.
Yep.
Sail that over to the far side. Jackson trying to step in and get it behind the net. Jackson comes out with it and trying to pass. The net come off the...
No, he's calling a penalty on Jackson.
For what?
Not sure. He wasn't even in the play.
And another father-son reunion happening.
Yeah, the crazy thing is he wasn't even in the play.
Yeah, I don't know where that call came from. With 1:18 left, Omaha now on the penalty kill. Cutler going to take drop on this one. Puck drop deflected to the far side, picked up by LaVisca, sails it across the line. As Kaiser trying to get a hold of that one, almost got a stick on it. Deflected to the far side. Brought back into the zone by the Coyotes. Send one across and another deflection there by Kaiser. Kaiser pushing it across the line. Back into the zone, comes across, goaltender there. Right into the gut of the goaltender though. Good attempt there.
Right, good try, good stick. Good push by Kaiser.
56 seconds left in the period. 1:39 left on our penalty kill. Cutler gonna take drop again. Puck drop deflected back. Clears the zone, picked up by LaVisca. LaVisca in Omaha territory, holding on to it. Trying to sail one arcing back at him. Deflected as Kaiser gonna take it back in the zone. Gets hit from behind, but knocks it back into the zone. I'm surprised they didn't call that one. Comes over to the near side as Kaiser trying to stay on him. Comes over as Cutler gonna try to run some interference. 34 seconds left in the period. Sends one back behind the net. Lawley trying to get all of it. Still behind the net, deflected. Comes up top as Kaiser gonna push it out of the zone. Hits it back at the goaltender. Who deflects that one? On the near side, 20 seconds left in the period. Grabbed by the Coyotes. Comes behind their own net. Comes near side. Coyotes bring it out of the zone. Cutler almost got a hold of that one. Deflected. Still at the red line as it comes back into the territory of Omaha. On the near side, sends one across to the far side. And that's the end of the period. And Omaha's going to start next period down 1 man as we go in for a break.
Left. Yeah, pretty decent game though.
Not too bad. It's been neck and neck. You know, they've been back and forth.
Right.
Like to see us take a lead. But, I was told by some of the boys that this is the number 3 team for their age group in Colorado. So,
yeah, that's what
decent team.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, so they said this is going to be one of their toughest games for the weekend. So
we're holding them neck and neck.
Yeah, they've really looked pretty good.
So. All right, well, Zamboni's coming out. We're going to take a little bit of a break. Everybody, go get your favorite beverage. Go get in line at the restroom, and we'll see everybody in about 10 minutes. Thanks. Looks like we're back.
We are.
Is it me or is that seems like a really, really long break?
About took a nap.
Yeah. Seems longer than usual. Must have been a rookie driver. Anyway, we're back.
Good.
Boys getting a little warm up here. Last bit of instruction from Coach Groon, Coach Lucina, Coach Kinder, Hickey. Coming out for the Junior Lancers, starting off, so we're going to have Vaughn, Westman, Samard, and Roeder. Keep in mind Omaha's going to be down a man for 43 seconds.
Great. Oh, don't trip you.
All good, all good. Roeder taking the drop. Puck deflected, comes over to the near side. Coyotes there to get it first. Take it across center ice, back in Omaha territory. Onto the far side. Smart tries to lay a hit as they come over to the near. Up top still. Deflected to the far. Again on the wall. Omaha trying to stay in good position. Schroeder trying to get a stick on it in the corner. And Vaughn battling it in front of the net. Pushing a man to the side. Looks like a sumo match in front of the net right now.
Yeah.
Still pushing in front of the net as they're trying to get a stop and a cover by T. Westman. It's a battle in front of the net, that's for sure.
Right.
Omaha now full strength. Gonna change things up. Good penalty kill to start off that one. Grayson, Lawley, Severa, Holder,
Yep.
and LaVisca.
Yep.
Onto the near side. LaVisca going after it, sails it to the far side. Deflected. Come on, trying to get the clear. Just
three of them.
Little miscue on that one as LaVisca just lays a hit and a good stop by T in high fashion with that slide. Puck on the far dot of Omaha. 14 minutes left in the period. Omaha down by one if you're just joining. In a pretty close match so far. Deflected right as LaVisca right at the goaltender. Goaltender forced to hold on to it and kicks it over to the near side. Coyotes trying to hold on to it. Puck did not glide on that one as it comes over to the near side. The Coyotes send it across to the far. Little miscue again by the Coyotes, but maintained. And a hit by LaVisca. Just leveled him, and he's going to draw a penalty on that one. And LaVisca's going into the sin bin for that. I think it was a little too high on that hit.
Right. Just a touch.
Might have been a really tall kid versus a small kid situation more so than anything.
Yeah.
Puck on the far side of Omaha. Deflected Severa trying to get it out. And a push as Marble trying to get a stick on it. Goes back over to the near side. On the near side is Omaha trying to get it. And a hit there.
By
Button. Trying to get it out. Gets it cleared. Sends it back at the goaltender. Coyotes holding on to it now in their own territory. Forced to take it behind the net. They'll try to set something as Severa going to run some interference. Almost gets a stick on that one as they bring it out into neutral, back in Omaha territory. Onto the near side. Takes a shot as it's deflected against the wall. Good defense there by Omaha. Omaha going to clear it back over and force the Coyotes to reset again. Take it back behind the net, trying to set something up. Severa going to run some interference again. Back to the far side. Marble almost gets a hold of that one. Going to step in and try to get it. Got the man on the wall. They're going to come out. Forced to take it behind the net to the far corner. Held on, trying to take a shot. Deflects. Going to take a shot again. Sends it over to the near side. A little miscue there by the Coyotes. 50 seconds left on the PK for Omaha. Puck to the far side. Sever got a piece of that one. Forces him into the far wall. Sends it up top. Holds on to it. Trying to kick it across to the near side. Still holding on to it. Omaha staying in good position. Not over rushing. Back to the far side corner. Hit late on the near side as he comes in for a shot. Deflected by T to the far side. Trying to pass again as it goes high into the safety net with 23 seconds left on the penalty kill for Omaha. Coming out for Omaha, we're going to have Vaughn, Westman, Cutler, and Kaiser. Cutler going to take drop. Puck deflected to the far side, grabbed by the Coyotes. Sent up top. Back to the far wall. Omaha trying to go to link. Cutler trying to run some interference. Deflected by Kaiser. Under the near side, Westman trying to get it clear. Does, and sends it back at the goaltender. 7 seconds left on the PK for Omaha. Goaltender grabs it. Omaha standing clear at the blue line. Puck to the far side. Send it up as Leviska comes in. And Samard steps out and grabs the puck right away. Good move by Omaha on that one. Sends it behind the net to Westman. Westman takes it back to the far side. Got a man in front of it. Deflected over to the near side. Samard grabs it. He's going to take it out of the zone. Got a man on him, but as he's going, trips up. Vaughn gets it at the blue line to Kaiser. Kaiser trying to send it across. Gets it across over to Vaughn. Takes a shot. Deflected over to the near side. Puck on the near side. They're going to come over as Samard keeps it on the wall. He's going to hold on to it. Takes a shot behind the net. Fortunate for Omaha. He was aiming high. Omaha coming out of the zone. Taking one forward. Looks like, did we...
Offsides?
Either offsides or delayed penalty, something. Fire alarm's going off. I don't know if you can hear it online, but the fire alarm's going off inside the building right now. Oh, there it goes. They stopped it. Somebody must have opened a security door. Deflected to the far side. Held on by the Coyotes. Going to try to get it clear. Just between the legs of Leviska. Leviska on the near side going after it. Sails it across to the far side. Hits a Coyote player. Couldn't hold on to it as he was sending it back. Comes in and sends one high to the near side. Both teams on this full strength. If I hadn't mentioned it, comes off. Omaha clears it. Samard almost gets a stick on that one as they send it back behind the Omaha net to the far side. Lally going after it. 10-15 left in the game. This guy going after it now. Omaha down by 1. Going to hold on to it. Looks like they're going to get it clear. Sails one across as he's trying to hit Holder. Is that Holder or is that
Kaiser?
Kaiser. Couldn't tell if that was a 5 or 8 over there. Comes over to the near side. Deflected. Omaha trying to get a hold of this one. Back to the far. Held on by the Coyotes. Kaiser lays a hit. Another hit. Back in the corner as we go.
Looks like we got some tired legs out there.
And they snuck one back in, that one.
Yeah, tired legs.
Needed a change on that one.
Yeah.
And Omaha down by 2. .940 left, plenty of time. Omaha down by 2.
Hey, let's get ready.
Thomas Roeder. Is Amrine in?
Yeah, he is.
Yep. Puck to the far side. Marble trying to get a stick on it. Deflected to the far. Good stick by Amrine. Goes over to the far side. It's Marble trying to get a hold of it. Deflected. Back behind the net to the far. Amrine gets a hold of it, trying to kick that one back. Thomas grabs it, kicks one over the blue line, and they sell it over and force a reset. Back to the far side, picked up by Marble. Kicks it off the boards. Trying to hit Amrine. Back behind the net. Button gets a hold of it. Button on the near side, sends it up the boards. Gets a clear as they're going to try to get it back over. Thomas almost gets a hold of that one as it goes back behind the Omaha net to the near side. And it's grabbed by Marble, sends it to the far. Omaha trying to get a clear. They're going to come in for a slap shot. Somebody got hit there. Back behind. Oh, sorry. Check that over the far side as Marble is trying to lay a hit. On the far side. Picked up by Amarine. Comes over the near. Passes that one over to Roeder. On the near side. Sends it behind the net. Trying to get a hold of that. To the far side. Thomas going to step in and grab it. Kicks it back to Vaughn. Vaughn takes a shot. Deflected. Back to the near side. Westman going after it. Got a man on him. On the near side. Westman grabs it. Takes a shot. Off the pads of goaltender. Puck still loose. Comes in as Amarine takes a shot. Just high into the safety net on that one.
Right.
Good attempt. 7:57 left. Omaha trailing by 2.
Yeah, we need one here quick. Let's get one.
Petzold, Severa, Westman, Vaughn. Is that
Holder?
Kaiser? Holder, thank you. Back on the near side. Holder hits it, takes a shot. Glove saved by the goaltender on that one. Severa stepping in on center. Puck drop, still at the dot, sends back to the far corner. Grabbed by the Coyotes. Holder trying to get hold of it, gets it over. Back over to the far side. Nice grab there by Grayson. Gets it to Severa, Severa to Grayson. Little pile up though as it comes over to the near side boards, and Coyotes trying to get it clear. Vaughn couldn't get his stick on that one as it comes over to the near side, grabbed by Westman. Westman gets it, takes it behind the Omaha net. Trying to get it off the boards near side. Gets it to Vaughn. Vaughn behind the boards, got a man on him, holds on to it, gets it back over to Westman. W trying to get a pass out, does. Clears it, grabbed by the Coyotes, sends it into their own territory. Trying to hold on to it as Grayson almost gets a hold on that one as it comes over to the near side, back in Omaha territory. Vaughn there to get it. 7:07 left in the game. Vaughn passes over to the near side, trying to hit Petzold.
Somebody's got to go get it.
On the near side. Omaha trying to get it and out of the corner there. So it goes behind the net. Grabbed. Grayson getting it on the near side. Gets boarded on that one. Coyotes take a shot, deflected. Back behind the net. As Warren trying to get it over the near side corner. Deflected again and grabbed by Severa. Inadvertently pass it over to Holder. Holder to Severa. Good passing. Comes over to the near side as he passes in front of the net. Deflected by one of the Coyotes up top. Lally there to get it. Sends it back into the far corner. Deflected. Back behind the net it goes. Grabbed by the Coyotes. Severa trying to get a hold of it. Coyotes going to try to set something up here as they're slowing down play with 6:14 left. Comes over to the near side. Sends one high to the far. Grabbed by Lawley. Kicks it back. Omaha forced the reset. Puck behind the net. Grabbed by the Coyotes. Stays it over to the far side. Grabbed by the Coyotes. Again. Kicks it back and stolen back by... Who had that? Is that Jackson? Yep. Jackson. Back behind the net it goes. Held on. Sends it up top. Lally wasn't quite there. He was trying to get back there. Grabs on the far side. Sends it over to the near to Leviska. Leviska trying to kick it up near side on the boards. They send it back behind the net. Leviska takes it behind Omaha's net. Gonna hold on to it for a second. Sails it over to the near side. Gonna get a clear. As Severa going after it. Icing probably called on Omaha for that one. And it is. 5:24 left in the game. Looks like we're gonna have Cutler, Kaiser, Cutler taking a drop. Puck goes back, picked up by Marble. Marble sends it to the far side, hitting Kaiser. Kaiser trying to get it off the boards. Picked up by the Coyotes, getting some help there from Cutler. Cutler gets it cleared, sends it off the boards again, and gets it back into Coyote territory with 5:10 left. Back behind the net, Coyotes get it. Sends it up to the far side. Back to the near, a little behind him. Then they still get the clear. As a little hit was led by Holder. Some interference. And another hit by Button. That kid's gotten some hits now.
Yeah, right?
He's been a pincushion at this point.
Yeah.
To the far side is Marble pushing into the corner.
I think he was very appreciative of it either.
No. Puck behind the net. Coyote's going to bring it out. Getting the clear. Back to the far. Taking it over center. In a good position by Marble. Gets it over to Button. Button holding on to it. Getting a pass across to Cutler. Couldn't hold on to it though. Grabbed by the Coyotes. Comes over to the near side. On Omaha territory. Comes in for a shot. Deflected far to the side. It goes back into Coyote territory. As Amarine trying to go after it now. Puck on the
Samard,
Is that
actually.
Samard? Sorry. Yep. Puck on the far. Going to the far side. Is Samard still trying to go after it. A little bit ahead of himself on that one. Vaughn gets it. Tripped up. Coaches wanted a penalty.
I think the players wanted more penalty than the coaches did.
Puck deflected. Roeder takes a shot. Puck still loose. Comes in. Vaughn takes a shot. A little wide on that one. Comes over to the near side. Westman trying to kick it back into the corner. Gets one over to Amarine. And Amarine sends it over to the far side, trying to hit Roeder. Vaughn gets it at the red line. Takes it back to Omaha. Passes it to Westman. Westman trying to kick it up center. Gets it to Roeder. Roeder sails it back at the red line. Back into... Oh, nope. Check that. Must have been just behind it there. 3:23 left. Omaha trailing by 2 still. So we go back over to Omaha side. I think the coach called timeout on that one.
Just say it, all of a sudden things just stopped. We got to put some pressure on here.
Yeah, we need to get out of the zone and just start crashing that net. Coach is talking to the boys, getting them some instruction.
I don't know what the refs are talking about.
Wah, 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 wah. Talking to the coach now. Going now, we've got down by 2, 4-2, in favor of the Coyotes. Referees talking about where they're going for dinner.
Right. I'd like some dinner.
Coach is getting some instruction to the boys. And out they come. We have Vaughn Westman, Roeder, Amarine, and Sevra. Sevra going to take the drop. Puck comes over the near side. Check that. That may have been Roeder taking the drop. Puck on the far side. Deflected. Sevra going to grab it. He's going to get it out of the zone. Takes it to the far. So Amarine lays a nice hit. The boy ran into him. Comes over to the near to Roeder. Roeder taking it back into the zone. Over to the near side. Takes a shot. Deflected to the far. Grabbed by Westman. Westman off the boards. Gets it to Sevra. Sevra trying to get Vaughn. As Cutler was coming in. Omaha's got the empty net as Cutler comes in. Still in their zone. Comes up top. Vaughn holding on to it. Sails one across. Gets it to Westman. Takes a shot. Deflected. Goaltender forced to cover that. 2:42 left in the game. Empty net for Omaha. Coming out, looks like we're going to have Lawley and LaVisca in for Vaughn and Westman. Puck drop, goes over to the far side. Coyotes trying to get a clear. Picked up by Amrine, sends it to Lally. Lally back to Amrine. Amrine hitting the back. Back again as he's trying to hold on to it. Takes it up top, passes across to Leviska. Leviska couldn't quite hold on to that one. Grabs it, takes it forward. He was gonna try to shoot that. Back on the far side, deflected. Puck still loose in front of the net. Still loose as the goaltender, forced to dive on it. 2:16 left, open net for Omaha still. Roeder taking the drop. Deflected, comes over to the near side. Amrine trying to get it in the corner. 2:11 left. Look on the near side. Steps in as they're going to sail it back in the open net and just hit the post. Icing called on the Coyotes on that one. And a fortunate turn of events for Omaha. Sever taking drop. Vaughn, Westman, Samard in. Vaughn gets a hold of it, holds on to it for a second, sails it across to Westman. Westman takes a shot right in the stomach of the goaltender with 1:55 left.
That was actually Marble.
Oh, was it Marble?
Yeah.
Oh, I was expecting. They keep changing the lines on me.
Yep, we got a little
change on that lineup.
Yep.
Puck deflected back behind the net. Actually, Westman is in the game.
He is, yes.
He's playing forward. Comes back to Vaughn. Vaughn holds on to it. Sails back over to Marble. Back across. The Sever trying to get it. They're going to shoot it back at Omaha, and icing called on the Coyotes with 1:43 left. Samard, Thomas, Petzold, Vaughn, and Marble in. Puck loose, goes over to the far side. It's like puck, what are they calling?
Off the net.
Off the safety net. 1:39 left in the game. Puck deflected over to the far side. Omaha trying to get one shot in now with the empty net as it comes up top. Vaughn there to get it, trying to hold on to it. Gets it off the boards, back over to Holder. Thomas gets it, trying to push that one over to the far side. Picked up, so it comes back behind the net to the near Samard. Samard's gonna hold on to it for a second. Tries to pass it across, gets that one over to Marble. Thomas trying to pass that one to Vaughn as it's going back into the Omaha territory. Samard going after it. He's going to get it before the net. 1:06 left in the game. Puck on the near side. Petzold send that up top. Clears it. Grabbed by them again, and they scored that one. You give them that many chances, it's only a matter of time before they sneak one in. Omaha down 5-2 with 54 seconds left.
Yep.
Puck to the far side, grabbed by Lawley. Pushes it back into Coyote territory. 48 seconds left. Puck on the near side. Shot taken, deflected over the near side again. Leviska trying to get a stick on that one. They're going to come back out of Omaha territory. And icing called on the Coyotes with 35 seconds left. It's like we're going to have Bunton, Westman, Jackson, Cutler, and Kaiser. Puck dropped. Kaiser almost gets a hold of that one. Bunton with a nice hit. Comes over to the near side. Still at the blue line. On the near side. Omaha trying to get a hold of it. Still in the wall. 22 seconds left. Omaha just hoping to get one more score in with 15 seconds left as it's still piled up on the wall. Bunton trying to get it as he gets leveled. still pushing. Stop a play called. Cutler talking. And it looks like one of the Omaha players is going in. Button's going in for that one. Omaha down a player for 7 seconds. And one of the, so it's a offsetting penalty. Omaha should have one more. There he goes. Four, three, 2, 1, and that's the end of the game. For the most part, the boys held their own against this team, not too terribly.
But the last 6 or 7 minutes here just didn't go.
Kind of lost some steam on that one.
Yep.
But not terrible.
Nope. Good showing. I mean, some good things, some bad things, but
it happens.
It does.
Good attempt there by the boys, and we'll see everybody tomorrow, looks like, at 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
For JV.
Yep.
Please stay tuned for the varsity game here, coming up shortly. We'll see everybody tomorrow. Thanks.
Yes.
Bye.